Juan Castillo Morning Show, super producer Big Earn, Candy, Rasan, Mad Dog, putting it down. And so in between the breaks, I was crying. I was getting all sentimental about, when I, growing up in the first place that I've lived. So the question that we put up on social media was when, what did we say? We said,
was your first address?
What was
childhood
you,
address?
You remember your first place
you lived? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I lived in a place called Carrasquilla.
Okay.
In Panama City. You know what I mean? It was a suburb of Panama City.
Okay.
And I remember, like taking rocks and knocking down mangoes from the mango trees.
Wow.
Some mangoes fell down. We waited for them to get a little ripe. You're supposed to go up there and climb and get it. But we used to, throw the rocks up there and bring them down. And then sometimes we used to knock down the green ones before they ripe. And then what you do is you chop that up with oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, and you eat the green mangoes.
Okay.
So to think about that, I went from that life to living in Brooklyn. That
was like a shot.
Did not know a word of English when I was living in Carrasquilla. Came here, had to learn the language. You know what I mean? So what about you, Ern? What's the first place you lived at?
49 Dickerman Street, New Haven, Connecticut.
Wow. Tell us about over there. What's going down?
Well, Dickerman Street used to be really good, and then all of a sudden we had a little invasion of people that were pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals.
And so we moved to 47 Brighton Terrace. We moved on up to the big house.
Moving on up. Moving on up.
Yes,
How about you, Rasan?
I grew up at Church Street South.
Yes.
Really?
Right across the street from the police station. I remember when I was a baby, my mother told me I was just coming home and my brother was 4 years old and he somehow took me out of the crib and was trying to bring me down the concrete stairs to bring me to my mother because I was crying. She said she thought that I was like going to drop and fall down the stairs. But thank you to my big brother for not dropping me because I'm here today.
I never understood. I knew some brothers at the church used to that they were doing the wrong thing. I never understand. You got a police station right next door.
Let me tell you something. It was one of the most active situations. But I moved when I was about 5, and then we moved over to Olive Street.
Yeah.
And lived over Olive Street over there. And then from Olive to Mansfield Street, that's where we stayed and we lived. And it all started from there.
How about you, Candy?
I lived at 13 Patty Ann Terrace in Derby, Connecticut, on the bottom of a dead-end street. And there was a pasture that cows would come up to the house and stuff. And I used to get in trouble for going down there in the pasture, playing with the cows.
Gonna get some milk.
And my phone number was 764-7764.
Okay. I didn't need all that information, but and Mad Dog, what about you?
34 Reed Street on the corner of Reed Street and Winchester. Yeah.
Okay, I know where that is.
That's what I remember. I mean, we lived like in 1 Southeast Drive, and then we moved there. But I remember, 34 Reed Street.
Big up to all the neighborhoods, man.
Yeah.
That first place where you lived at, man, you never forget it. That you could remember.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you all wish you could move back? Because I wish I could move back to Derby.
No.
I'm all set where I'm at. Thank you.
I'm fine.
I've moved on up.
Yeah, and I love my town. Don't get me wrong. We love you, New Haven.
Yeah, we love you. All right, stay right here. We got Prince and we got Amarie on the other side.